Comic Day here at Games and Comics, Wednesday morning, bright and early. We're going to be opening up in less than half an hour, and we're live. No real subject matter today. We're just going to talk about comics, really whatever you guys dictate. Last time we talked about events a little bit, but then we ended up talking about movies. So really, it's just whatever you guys want to talk about.
We talk more about movies. That's always a fun thing.
It is. We sell a lot of movies here at Games and Comics. Sell lots of DVDs.
So much of it drives me a little nuts.
Yeah?
Just a little. Like there's those moments where you have nightmares about like stuff chasing you, but it's like DVD cases chasing you.
DVD, really?
Yeah.
DVD cases.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
Wow. It sounds like it. Oh, we got people on here. This is being weird. It's not showing anything.
You can look patty cake until somebody shows up.
Well, they're on there. It's just the phone's being an oddball.
Oh, hi, David.
How's it going, guys? So it is New Comic Day. Lots of stuff coming out. We're opening up in, I think it's about 20 minutes. That clock's like 5 minutes fast.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
The big one today, of course, is I think Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man is the big one, and it looks awesome. My favorite part about it is that they did not add the glow effect around the spider symbol or the eyes.
Oh, that's good.
So it's even though it's the new uniform, it looks like it's made out of cloth, and I like that.
It looks more like classic Spider-Man.
Yes, I don't know. I like the design. I just don't like the lights. I just don't feel like he needs lights.
That would seem a little weird. Little Spider-Man light bright.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I get the deal that like he's Peter Parker. He's got Parker Industries. I don't know. I like my Peter Parker to be just shooting photos for the Daily Bugle, having girl troubles, and eating Aunt May's wheat cakes. That's all I want my Peter Parker doing.
Well, a little while.
I don't want him making money.
Well, a little while Marvel's working on their rebirth kind of thing, legacy.
Yeah, which
so they're probably starting.
Isn't a reboot, but kind of it. I don't know.
I just know that the preview art revealed, like, we got original Thor back, Iron Man's okay, like Tony Stark. I mean,
original Logan's gonna be back.
Yep.
Wolverine. Yeah.
So I mean, it could be like, oh, it was all just a dream, guys. But good morning.
That's true.
That kind of thing.
Good morning, Renee. What's up, Wiley? How's it going?
Hi, Renee. And Wiley. I'm excited for all of you. Don't worry.
Yeah, Kristen's super excited. Yet moments ago, she was just down, just like a sad, sleepless statue. And she's come alive right before your eyes right here. Yeah.
I am not a morning person. Noon is early for me. Like noon 30 is probably the best I could do normally.
Gotcha. Well, at noon, we'll be having our new comic sale.
And then I'll be awake.
And you'll be awake.
Yes. And I'll buy some of my stuff today.
Heard there's something going on with the new Batmans. Not really into DC, so could you give me some insight?
I know there's a Riddler event beginning. Yeah,
the new Batman. Well, the last issue of Batman, he proposed to Catwoman. That's a big deal. That's why it sold out everywhere.
That's why it looks so lovely.
The next issue, is today starts kind of a Riddler thing, but there's also like a Joker card on the cover, so it might be a tie-in for that. Who's not been in Rebirth yet. But the big Dark Days, The Forge is probably what you're talking about. That's the big Batman event. It leading up to Dark Knight's Metal, which is written by Scott Snyder and drawn by Greg Capullo, who I think are the two greatest Batman creators going. So I'm excited. I still haven't had a chance to read The Dark Knight, The Forge.
It was good.
So
it was very good. I'm sorry that I almost spoiled it for you.
Yeah, don't spoil it for anybody on the feed.
I'm very good at spoiling, so I apologize if I ever say anything that might do that. So
Jeremy Bach says he's a statue every morning. So
not so much a statue, more like an angry hermit.
Yeah, David, I put it in there for you. You got it in your folder. You're at Walmart right now waiting on tires.
I said trees.
What time? Was it tree? Waiting on trees?
I thought it said trees.
That's slang for marijuana.
Yep.
But I think it's tires. I think Wiley's a teacher, and even though it's summertime, he's probably just waiting on tires.
Oh, trust me, I know some teachers. I was an art student.
So is the Highlander a new series? Yeah, new-ish.
Mini-series-ish, like.
Yeah, it's been out. What is this issue?
5.
Issue 5? Yeah, so it's been out for 5 months. It's called American Dream, and it stars Connor McLeod. I don't know if Duncan's in it or not, but I know Connor's in it. I've not read any. I do like Highlander a lot, but I've just not taken the time to read it. I don't know if it's an ongoing. I would say it's at least a maxi series, which is 12 issues, but I'm not guaranteed. I know that the last time I did the Diamond Order, there was a new issue to order, but they're not going to end it on some weird number anyway. Oh, no problem, David.
If you want to avoid spoilers.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, I'm just bad at spoilers in general. I mean, even if I'm not on this video, I'll still probably
She
ruin
gets
something for
excited.
somebody.
She gets
Yeah.
excited. She gets excited. And I can't blame you.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I ruined stuff for people. I ruined a favorite cartoon for somebody. Ruined a few movies. I ruined one so bad that my friend went back to Sweden.
That your friend went back to Sweden?
Yep.
Because of that?
Oh, no, he didn't go back. It was problems with paperwork.
Oh,
But,
okay. Well,
no.
you made it seem like you're spoiling
But it was-
costume
but it
to
was
leave
right
the
after.
country.
It was right after. That. So.
All right. We don't show a lot of comics on here. That's not what this is about. We're not trying to sell you books. I'm not going to sell you a book right now.
But this one's
But I
pretty
will
cute.
show you something that I think's pretty awesome.
I
You
think
say it's pretty cute?
I think it's pretty cute.
Oh,
When I first saw it, I was like, oh.
Kristen.
So,
This is the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #1. This is the movie variant edition.
featuring Little
with
Tom Holland.
Little Tom Holland on the front. He's got the subway behind him. He's got his mask off. Because that's what Spider-Man does. He takes his mask off
lot.
in public. So does Batman in all these movies. Man, they just... I guess, I don't know. They don't care about secret identities. But, as you can see, that's pretty cool. But that's the only comic I'm going to show. It's the only comic I show.
There's
I
actually
just,
videos on
cool.
YouTube that counts the number of times that Batman has been unmasked or the times that Spider-Man's been unmasked. Let's just say they're about 20 minutes plus long.
Gotcha.
It's pretty bad.
Went on tires. Got to go to Moorhead. And the tires I had are cracking. Oh, yeah. You don't want to take that trip. Have you heard anything about the new John Wick? Yeah.
Ooh.
September the 6th. September the 6th is the release of the John Wick comic from Dynamite. It's in September, which means it hasn't been available for us to order yet. It'll probably be on this month's order form or next month's through previews, and I'll make sure to get a bunch for the store. They actually released a deal on Instagram last night showing the cover artwork, and it looks awesome.
That would be fun to see.
Yep.
I mean, that's probably the only recent action movie I really like. I mean, somebody kills his dog, and he goes out for revenge, not killing his woman.
Well, in the first one, they stole his car.
Yeah.
He has bad things happen to him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different. It's not
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's awesome. It's awesome.
It's like you killed my wife.
That's the thing. There's not a lot of...
You killed my dog.
There's kind of a lull on action films at this point. I mean, I know they produced a lot of crappy ones, so I think that's why. But John Wick has kind of made a resurgence. I mean, there for a while, really, Die Hard's were only big-time action movies, and you had, like, London Has Fallen and those type. But as far as just, like, a badass dude shooting stuff, John Wick's about where it's at right now.
It's pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, we'll definitely get it. Yeah, I was actually on Instagram last night. Somebody asked about it on the sale last night, and I didn't have a response, and I got home and was flipping through, and I was like, oh, well, there it is. That's the answer, so that's what it was. So what are you guys looking forward to today on New Comic Day? You guys got anything on your list that you're just dying to have? What about you, Kristen? What are you looking forward to reading the most?
Oh, let's see. Well, X-Men Gold. I'm missing number 4. Yeah, but other than that, X-Men Gold, because Sentinels are making a new appearance again in this one.
Well, they were in blue in the issue or two
Oh,
ago.
yeah, this is the first appearance in Gold, though.
I wonder if it's the same deal, where they're being weird.
I hope not, because that would mean Magneto's showing up again, and then, like, all crisscross and a whole bunch of mess.
For those who don't know, basically, the Sentinels, the current ideology of a group of Sentinels in the X-Men books,
Nimrod's back.
led by Bastion, who's Nimrod, is that there aren't enough mutants, so he wants the Sentinels to actually protect mutants, so that way they can breed and make more mutants, so then he can hunt and kill mutants, because he's a computer, and his operating system is kill mutants. Well, he knows that he'll be obsolete if he kills them all, so he's going to help build them back up so he can murder them, which is pretty messed up. It's kind of like, when people quit hunting deer, and then they raise the population so they can kill them more. It's kind of like that.
It's a little weird. But Iceman, I've been looking forward to the second issue of that. I was surprised how much I liked the first issue. The Few, it's a miniseries by Image. The final issue came out this week.
That's a cool one.
Honestly, everything I get, I'm always like, yes! Oh, Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts, yeah.
Yes, the first issue.
Did you like issue 1?
Yes, it was like a sugar acid trip. And the second issue is going to be just as much, so I'm excited. All
right, Eric wants to know, did they ever make comic books based on the Minecraft game?
I haven't seen any.
No, unless they've done like some little digest-sized things. No, they haven't. They may have some comics in some of those bigger books, but as far as actual comics for the rack, they haven't. Otherwise, we'd get them because
there's also a chance that like
it's just
some
like crazy.
fan-made comics online.
Yeah, there's probably some online stuff.
Yeah, like little 4-panel thingies.
John Wick's coming to TV, and Keanu is going to play him.
Ooh,
Really? That's awesome. Hopefully, it'll be on like AMC or
Hopefully
FX or something. Why don't we sell foreign comics? Because we're not offered foreign comics through Diamond Previews.
It's cool if we ever get any in.
Yeah, when we get them in, I mean, if people bring them in, we'll generally pick them up if it's a good enough price. They are tough to sell because they are in another language, so people don't really pick them up. Now, Spanish ones we could probably move pretty often. Diamond, the American Diamond catalog where we order comics, they don't put a lot of foreign comics in there. And when they do, they're always subtitled stuff. It's not like actually in the original language. Simply because we're in America, so they generally have it all translated to English. Same with the manga. Like, we can't order like direct Japanese manga. It's all translated. That's just a retailer thing. That's not anything we really help with.
Yeah, I can only see us getting any if like someone sells us a collection and they happen to be in there, or if we have access to Japanese Amazon.
Chris has over 100 pops coming in today to the store.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, pops sell like crazy. They sell like crazy, Chris. And the benefit is you get all those pops is that you probably get some chases, and you can recoup some of that pretty quick.
And Leita's loving the chases.
Wally decided to get Batman 25 to see if the Joker is finally going to show up. It looks like it's a possibility, or they're just going to tease at it. The interesting thing I thought is that the riddle on the front from the Riddler is the actual riddle that Jim Carrey does in Batman Forever, which is funny.
Honestly, if they ever did Riddler again in the movies, I hope that they would get Jim Carrey again. I enjoyed him as Riddler.
Yeah, I feel like they'd make him a little...
I mean, that movie was a little odd for me, but I think it was...
They'd make him a little creepier.
Yeah.
I like the Riddler in Gotham. I think that dude does a good job.
I need to watch the new season of Gotham.
Me too. I'm like a season and a half behind. Watchmen, I saw that last night, Wiley. I'm stoked. The dude who produced Lost and The Leftovers is producing The Watchmen for HBO. I am excited because I love The Watchmen, so it's going to be awesome. Basically, it'll be conceivably they'll do it like The Leftovers, where they plan it for like 3 seasons, but it'll be everything from The Watchmen and then expanded upon. Probably a lot of those miniseries they did too, which took place during the time. So I'm stoked for all that. And even though I know it's not connected to the movie universe, I kind of wish they would keep that look that Scott Snyder did in Watchmen. But I mean, we'll see. It'd also look cool if it looks anything like Mad Men. It'd be fine too. So. Any Overwatch pops? Hobie. I think it's Hobie. We get them, but we sell out pretty quick. I think we had some Overwatch pops. It was a week or two ago. I think it's all the same character. We've kind of gotten in one character repeatedly.
Well, we've gotten in Lucio. We had what was it? Girl with giant robot.
Girl with the giant robot.
Blue bunny suit.
And a blue bunny suit.
Davy. I keep forgetting her name.
I don't know.
Usually whenever we get them in, we've only been getting like one of each in for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, that was before we started getting straight through Funko.
That's true. Now, anytime we get stuff, we get a whole case, and we get it early. Today, we got the new Lord of the Rings stuff. We got the Workaholics. We got all 3 guys from the Workaholics today.
We got Ren and Stimpy.
So we got some cool ones today. Now we're getting them from Funko straight. We're getting the stuff early. Like if you find it at Hot Topic or somewhere, we're getting it early like that. So, hey, it's worth your time. We're not waiting on Diamond, who's like 3 months late on getting us pops.
Hopefully Diamond's not watching any of this. In that case,
Diamond might be watching. I have no idea.
Hopefully not. I mean, they seem like the Big Brother thing.
Yeah, they're like Big Brother.
Watching.
They're always watching. Yeah, I know it'd be first time in Rebirth. I mean, which is funny because like the big end game was this is the last time the Joker and Batman fight. And it's like, well, yeah, in this universe, like we're gonna start a new universe, and it's all.
Well, Harley Quinn's already been signed on to do the Gotham Sirens, and I know they're looking for a Poison Ivy actress to be in that right now. So I know that Poison Ivy's gonna make an appearance in that, but I don't think they had a release date yet for it.
Yeah, but Bane and Poison Ivy, that hookup was just for that weird movie. That was just a Joel Schumacher thing. They stuck them together as like her heavy. Like Bane is his own dude. Like even Bane working for Talia al Ghul is weird. Like Bane is basically Batman. Like there for a while he thought that Bruce Wayne's dad was his dad. Like it was this whole thing. Like Bane's a smart dude. They don't play him a lot like that. They did a little bit better with the Tom Hardy version, but Bane is a tactician. He's strong, but he definitely, like in the original, he releases all the villains from Arkham, They beat down Batman for a long time. Then he shows up and breaks his back. It's not like he just showed up and muscled him. Like, he broke Batman down and then broke him. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of DC movies tried keeping it a little PG-13 compared to that, so they just went with the dumb muscle head.
My favorite Bane is the animated Bane, though, because he's got that mouth cut out of his mask, so it looks like a luchador. That's awesome.
I love anything DC animated.
Saw some pages from the Joker's Return. If they were real, a lot of people might not like. Possibility, David. But a lot of people don't like anything if it changes at all. So I don't know. It's one of those things too. It's like with comic stuff. It all cycles. It all cycles. Even if something's different, you don't like it. The next iteration, you're probably gonna like it. I say give it all a chance. Same with the movie stuff. Like there's lots of people who hate the Jared Leto Joker, and I'm like, it's fine. It's just no Joker. Like there'll be another one in 6 or 7 years. It's fine.
The Joker's gonna have their own music video montage, like Land of the Joker, like Jurassic World.
What's up, Renee? How's it going?
Except dinosaurs would be Jokers. Actually, that would be.
So Bane is Chris's favorite villain. Period. That's awesome. Have you been getting the Bane Conquest series, Chris? That's been coming out. Oh, so yeah.
Sorry, I was making a face at you.
You're making a face at me.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what I put up with all day, guys.
You were looking at that when I was doing that. I'm sorry.
See? That's what happens. I'm distracted. I'll be here doing the sale. She'll be over here making faces.
No, I do that.
Or try to scare people. It's just a constant barrage of attacks. All the time.
I don't even try to scare. I just walk silently like a ninja.
There you go.
Like a ninja. Yes. The gift I deserve.
Is what you deserve?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm trying to wake myself up.
There you go. Yeah, you got a big comic day. It's about to open. Things are going to kick off. Alita and Kristin will be here selling you guys all kinds of books this morning, taking care of your pull list when you come in. And if you're calling to pay for stuff from the sale last night, that's who will probably be on the phone. So there you go.
Oh, no, I know you were asking me, but what comics are you looking forward to this week? Because I know you got some.
Peter Parker, Special Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Hands down, a Spider-Man book, man. Like, I'm stoked. It does seem like there was something else that I can't quite remember.
You got Gold, you got Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah, Team Into Universe. That book, this last storyline's been really cool, and this one, but it's set up to where, like, every couple issues costs around new characters from the Team Into Universe, basically. And this one starts a new one with Ray Fillet, who's this, he's...
Is he the Fox dude?
No, Ray Fillet is, what is he? He's like a, he's a ray. He's Stingray.
Oh, he's
Stingray.
I was going to say Manta Ray.
A Manta Ray. Yeah, Manta Ray. Yeah, same thing, basically.
Oh, he's the dude with the goggles.
Yeah.
And he looks like that.
But the reason I like him is because, like, when I was little, I had his figure, and it color changed in the water, and I think he's awesome. And the fact that they relaunched him as, like, this, like, Spec Ops guy, I just like it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just like, I want that comic because he's in it. So I'm excited to read it.
You're such a nerd.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. I'm like a little kid. I'm not even like a cool nerd who likes cool stuff. I just like stuff because when I was a child, it was awesome. And I still think it was awesome. Almost as awesome as that Judge Dredd figure that I got yesterday. I'm really excited about. I was so tired last night, though, that I left it here. So I still got it here.
And I bagged it and put your name. No, I didn't put your name on it.
My name on it.
I bagged it for you, though.
But I still have the excitement to open it now because, I didn't get it. So I can take some pictures of that guy. Today at noon, we will be here for the new comic sale. I'm going to get stuff prepared. We got a lot of new titles and a lot of variants, so you're going to get on here. Plus, those pop vinyls we talked about and a few other collectibles will be putting up on the sale. Brand new for today. Also, then, of course, from 3 to 11 is the regular Facebook Live Super Sale. And for you guys who can't make the noon show, I'll have some of those new comics up at 3, but you might miss out on some. So if you can get on here at noon, that's your time to do it.
There's a variant that I was looking at yesterday that intrigued me.
Which one?
The Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's a Year of the Rooster.
Yeah.
Variant for some reason.
Yeah.
And that is my year.
It's when he's riding Iron Man's back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was born in the year of the chicken nugget.
Were you?
Yep.
I feel like rooster. There's a different word for rooster that I feel like is funnier than chicken nugget.
Year of the cock. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. It's okay to say it.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I don't know what the age limit is. It's like 9:30. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't.
Most people are drinking by now.
Speaking of, I think it is 10 o'clock. It's new comic day. I think we're getting ready to open up.
Yay! It's like Christmas morning, except it's every Wednesday.
Let's see.
Guess it'd be more like Hanukkah then, maybe.
Guardians of the Galaxy or Wonder Woman.
Oh, God.
Man.
Well, both maybe.
Both.
Like,
Make it a day
cry.
trip. Honestly, you probably need to see Guardians because it's going to be out of theaters.
Mm-hmm.
If you can see another one next week, see Wonder Woman because you might miss Guardians in theaters if you wait too much longer on it.
It's been in theaters for about 3 or more weeks now,
Yeah.
so you might just need to see that one first, just because it could go out of theaters really quick.
They're both really good.
Yes. They both made me ugly cry.
But Wonder Woman, man, Wonder Woman's in my top 5 comic book movies of all time.
Ben
all
says
time.
it's the best
Ben says it's the best.
around.
However, Ben is really into Wonder Woman, so I feel like there's a little slant. I feel like there's a little slant of love towards that
didn't
movie.
the movie get you into Wonder Woman comics and stuff? Or was that already?
No, Ben's been getting Wonder Woman for a while.
Oh, okay. I just remembered when the movie posters came out, you just started grabbing all of our movie posters.
That's
so
just
I
that's
thought
just
it was the
addition
movie.
to the addiction.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
oh, nice.
Okay. Okay, we can blame Universal Studios then.
John Wick show will be called The Continental, and will be the prequel to John Wick movies.
Oh. Maybe he'll show how he gets his puppy.
And it said being based on the
Sorry, I love
hotel
puppies.
for the assassins. Okay, so each one will like maybe follow a different assassin, and John Wick will probably be like in the premiere or show up. That's awesome. That's actually a good premise to do it like that.
Oh, it's not in the Corbin Theater anymore? Huh. I saw it on there yesterday. Because we drove by for no reason.
So the Watchmen HBO series news and thoughts on whether DC will use this to boost sales or keep it traditional. Yeah, I saw the news and it's great. I hope they boost sales because I like the Watchmen. I like the stuff. People complain about, the Watchmen is a sacred cow. No, it's not. Alan Moore didn't even make up those characters. He changed the names of Blue Beetle and stuff. He wrote an awesome comic. Don't get me wrong. He wrote an awesome comic. But
He just didn't make any of the characters.
well, they're franchise characters. They're owned by DC. So it's not like it's like an Image comic where he owns them. So it's like they can do whatever. And the prequel miniseries they did, I thought were really good.
Mm-hmm.
The action figures that Mattel did were really good. I like the Zack Snyder movie. I even like the changes at the end because the alien thing, even with Dr. Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
the whole alien thing, it works, but not in a 2-hour movie. But on this TV show, you can explain that a little bit more where artists are getting kidnapped and they create the alien and then they teleport it and it makes a little more sense. I like it. I think it'll actually be more true to Watchmen than anything else simply because if they do
They have a lot of backstory.
if they do
going on.
multi-seasons, they can do everything. Yeah. I think it'd be great.
It's tough to get all of that in like a 2-hour movie.
However, what you'll find is that I'm pretty optimistic with movies, like because so many people are doom and gloom all the time, that generally I'm optimistic until I see the thing, and then I go from there. But I actually do like the Watchmen. Like I like the movie. I like all of it.
I enjoyed it too.
So
It's what got me into reading the Watchmen comics in the first place.
there you go.
Well,
but
I didn't know any better, so.
well, I'd read the Watchmen a while back, but the Watchmen is an all-time classic. I will say. I do hope that if they do the TV show, they incorporate the pirate comic book into it. Either they get actors, get a big name actor just to do the little pirate scenes, or animated or something like they did for that special edition of the movie. They do like all that stuff too.
Ooh, I can't wait for Transformers either. Super excited. Apparently, Hot Rod's supposed to show up in this one, but he's also supposed to have a French accent.
That's weird.
Yeah, Hot Rod's my favorite. Rodimus Prime, but hopefully.
Russell just logged on and was like, "Everybody excited for Watchmen?" It's like, yeah, man. We've just talked about it twice.
Good morning, Russell.
But yeah, they're super excited. It's awesome news. And I don't know if DC will use it to boost sales. I think they will. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. But I'm going to use it to boost sales because I'm going to use it to sell a bunch of Watchmen stuff on the Facebook Live. So I'm just going to openly tell you right now, I'm going to be pumping that show and selling Watchmen stuff.
Well,
so get ready.
I'll make you a Watchmen shirt.
There we go.
I know how to make shirts.
Transformers got its start, Chris, because it was an animated series in Japan. Here in the States, they took parts of it and made an American cartoon. It's been comics since the 80s. Marvel did it forever. Now IDW does it, and they're pretty successful. They do Optimus Prime and Transformers, which you do carry here at the store. On New Comic Days, a lot of times you'll see them on the sale. Really cool artwork. And the movies have just kicked off over the last 5 or 6 years, but really cartoons are what started Transformers off, and of course the toy line, which was also made up of multiple Japanese toy lines.
Still got all the seasons and my original toys.
Oh, you got to get all over here, brother. We're zoomed in.
Come on.
Come on in. No, come on in here. Come on in here. Talk to the people.
Get over here.
It's New Comic Day. Here's Marcus. You guys haven't seen him for a bit.
Hey, how's everybody going? All right, I'm getting ready to go on vacation. You ain't gonna see me for a while. Are you doing the Friday night show? Or is Jim doing the Friday
I think Jim
show?
did Friday. I did the last Friday. I think Jim
Yeah,
did this Friday.
I know you. Yeah.
I think Jim did
So
this
who's
Friday.
doing the Saturday one? Jim again?
Jim again. Jim
again.
works here on Saturdays.
Well, he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Just rock, paper,
We'll
scissors.
make him.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we need to have a show. So if you don't know who's doing the Friday night show, you might need to teach Benjamin. Benjamin might have to do the Friday night show. I think he's capable. All right, so
we should have a rotating cast of people doing the Friday night show.
We could, but we got to have one. I'm going to be in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm going to the. There's a trade show in Philadelphia. I forget what it's called. Astra or something. It's for hobby stores. So I don't know if everybody knows, but we're looking to move physically this store to a larger location. And if we do, we're going to add hobby lines. Stuff like model kits and maybe trains or something.
Like remote control
No,
cars
you really got to know what you're doing with remote control cars. The learning curve on that is enormous. So, I'm sorry?
A lot of people do come in looking for models, so that'll be helpful.
We have some model kits and maybe some rock tumblers and stuff. I like rock tumblers. Coin supplies, stuff like that. So we're looking to expand our offerings here in, London, Kentucky.
Nice. Nice. All right. I think that coin thing will be a big deal. We got a lot of people asking about that, coins and stuff. So, yeah.
I've been coin collecting since I was a kid. Are these new stuff you're putting out today?
That's variant stuff for the noon sale.
This is all variants?
All the new stuff is coming over here.
That's a lot of variants, guys. We got some good stuff in here. I mean, check that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
We showed that off
Photo cover? Yeah.
Adorable little Tom Holland.
All right, so you're going to kick it off at noon, huh?
Yep, at noon.
All right. Well, I'm going to sit over here and watch y'all and sip my coffee.
Okay, what we got? Russell says trains can be a moneymaker. I believe it.
My uncle, he built his whole basement as a train model city. Like, every corner of the basement is nothing but trees and train track. Like, they can't use the basement for storage because it's all just a big metropolis of trains.
The only time I've ever actually seen that in person, well, not seen it in person, I've just seen that on movies. Usually, like, the villain has, like, a big train set like
I don't think, well, he is rich.
Hey. So he's a Lex Luthor type, you might say?
Well, he has hair, but he's balding.
So he could be a Lex Luthor. He's got trains in his basement. He's balding. He's rich.
Are those your classifications for a villain?
It's close enough.
So someone has their trains in the basement. They're like, you're a villain.
If I've been taught anything from movies, it's if you got trains in your basement, you might be not on the up and up.
Well, now I kind of want to check and see if, like, Magneto has trains in his basement. If he goes down there to play with them when he's not fighting the X-Men.
I don't know.
Magneto doesn't have to go to the basement to play with trains. He can go to the rail.
He can play with actual trains. He can play with actual trains.
He's like, chugga, chugga, choo. Choo, choo.
Is that how you do it?
I don't know what his voice would sound like. I mean, Ian McKellen, I can't do his voice.
What are your guilty pleasure comics? I think we talked. We didn't talk about it. We talked actually about that being a topic for the show one time. And we didn't really have good answers. What would be your guilty pleasure comic?
Well, I know that you tried saying Ninja Turtles, but you're not guilty about that at all.
I'm not guilty about Turtles.
I do like My Little Pony.
You do like okay.
I do like My Little Pony.
I feel like that's a guilty pleasure comic, My Little Pony. See?
In my mind.
That's why it's a guilty pleasure.
Well, here's the thing.
The attacks already start.
Okay, I'm 24, but if you turn 12 backwards, it's 21. So that makes you're calling me 3 years younger than I am.
Nope. I'm not.
Well, the way I just put it made me feel better.
I feel like sometimes my guilty pleasure comics will be anytime I enjoy a mainstream book. I feel like it's at that point where I read so many independent titles, and I champion independent titles all the time. I tell people to get all this stuff all the time, that whenever I like, oh, man, I really like Secret Empire, it's kind of like, I probably shouldn't like Secret Empire, like, but I do. Like, I like a lot of that stuff. So, but yeah, I'd say Turtles, I guess, would be the guilty pleasure just because, I don't know, though. I think a lot of people, if anybody that gave Turtles a chance would know that it's written to more of an adult audience, the current Turtle line. So, I don't know. I don't know if I have any. I'm not guilty of anything. Oh, we're 22 right now. We got a ton of comments.
I think it'd be guilty pleasure for, like, the 80s cartoon, the Nickelodeon series, those Turtles.
No, D is here, actually, Josh. He is here doing some stuff, I think.
He's learning some retail.
Yeah, he's learning retail. He's learning the other parts of the store, which is great. Everybody needs to learn how to do everything because you never know when somebody's going to be sick or go on vacation. You always need somebody to be able to fill in spots, take care of business. So D's learning all that stuff right now.
You must have a cornucopia of skills.
That's true.
See, I used a big word.
And Chris Paquette, who's bought from us and recently opened his store, said he can hook you up on trains.
Yeah?
Chugga.
Let me see. Going to take over the old Kmart building. Ha ha. Wiley, that would be awesome. But if we were going to put like a go-kart track in there too, probably, because that is huge.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
We'll take over the Kmart building, but
we could be like half arcade.
$60,000 a month.
That's what I'm saying. I would think the air bill.
That's what Kmart paid for their rent. 60 grand a month.
I would think the air bill alone on that building would be
enormous.
Yeah, it'd be thousands and thousands. Like, yeah.
The
yeah.
go-kart thing would be so much fun. Have arcade games around it. That'd be a lot of fun. I kick a lot of butt at Street Fighter.
Oh, wow.
A lot of butt
Chris
Street
says
Fighter.
he has a 400 square foot layout for trains in his store because Lionel, as a distributor, require you doing that to sell their trains. So he's got a big.
Yeah.
Maybe Chris is a supervillain. Well, Russell, Lex Luthor was all about land, right? I don't know.
Well, there was that one movie where he turned the sea into kryptonite.
Josh Smith is G.I. Joe. Takes it back to when he's been 10 years. Little known fact, Aubrey Sitterson, my buddy, actually writes the current G.I. Joe series for IDW. Aubrey Sitterson, a big wrestling fan, does an awesome web podcast on YouTube every Monday night.
Here for a live appearance.
He's out in California.
Fly him out here. Smuggle him in. You know, except, no, like not through Mexico kind of thing.
That's true, Wally. That's very good. Oh, man. So, yeah, we got some people in here already shopping for some books, picking up some comics. New Comic Day kicked off pretty heavy, so that's always great.
Hi, Philip.
What's up?
Actually, he's the first one in here.
What would you like to see made it? What comic or cartoon would you like to see made into a movie? I'm going to ask you, Kristen. What would you like first? What would you like to see?
Where to begin?
What would be your favorite?
Well, I already want to see X-Men Blue as a movie.
Yeah, but I mean,
I already want to see
you
that
get
as, like, a
you
movie
get
series.
X-Men though. Like, what's something that hasn't been a movie yet that you're excited you'd be excited about if they made it from a comic or a cartoon?
Saga. The Image comic.
It'd have to be HBO. It'd have to be HBO. There's no.
Oh yeah,
way around it.
definitely. There's a lot there. Okay, there's a lot of sex in that.
There's a lot of sex.
Like one issue opens up to a baby birth.
And
so,
a topless spider-bodied assassin.
Yep.
Like there's a lot going on.
Robot woman giving birth.
Yep. Yeah, robot woman giving birth. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yep. But I have to say, I would love to see that as a series.
Saga would be a good series.
Honestly, anything Image, I just want to see as a TV show. Like they should just automatically just spin those off into a show as soon as they're done.
Yeah. My big one would be Invincible, and now it is going to be a movie, so that's exciting. I would say they've shown the animated trailer for The Goon. They're still trying to get that thing kicked off as a movie. David Fincher's going to direct and all that, and it's going to be great. But since they've already kind of started on it, I guess I can't count that.
So what one would you see now that your dream's coming true with Invincible?
Man, that's a tough one.
Could you see Hillbilly as a show?
I could see Hillbilly as a show. I think it'd be a good one.
I saw that knife that you saw someone.
Oh, the big cleaver.
Yeah. It looked really cool in real life. So
yeah,
Eric
Eric Powell actually, him and his chick sculpted that out. They're gonna get it made up. So.
Holy crap! Lock and Key.
Lock and Key. Supposedly they are working on another movie.
They better because
that's the thing too. That's the thing. A lot of the good stuff is getting turned into movies.
That trailer you told me about, I watched it. It was awful.
Sheriff of Babylon. Yeah, that would be cool. I think.
Ooh, Fables would be. The animation would be gorgeous.
Well, Fables was kind of made into a TV show, and that's why they sued ABC.
Oh.
Because they stole a bunch of their stuff for Once Upon a Time.
Oh, they did?
So, yeah, Billy William and them sued the pants off of those guys.
Whoops.
Yep. Because apparently they took it to ABC, or I think it was ABC that put that show on, Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
They took Fables to ABC, and ABC passed on it, and then all of a sudden, they made that show, so...
They probably went for more because of the whole Disney thing.
Well, they basically saw that it was a good idea, and then instead of paying them, just made their own up. So yeah, they got busted out on that.
Whoops.
It happens. Man, I'm trying to rack my brain right now for something that I think would be a really good show. Hillbilly would be pretty high up there. Kill or Be Killed, I think would be awesome. I think that would be a good one. It would be good as a 2-hour movie or as an ongoing series. Which, of course, is the story of a guy who believes, whether it happens or not, you don't really know in the book, that a demon has told him that he has to kill people, has to kill somebody once a month, or the demon takes him.
Oh.
So he basically tries to find people who are bad, like the Punisher, and goes and kills them. And he's getting away with it. But people are on his trail, and it's starting to come full circle, and it's like a guy who's never done any stuff trying to kill people, and it's a really good crime book, and you still don't know anytime if a demon's actually real or if this dude just went nuts, because he tries to kill himself is what causes all the thing in the first place. But Kill or Be Killed would be really cool. Yeah.
Oh, Deadly Class would be a fun TV series.
Yeah. Why the Last Man? That would be awesome, Curtis. Supposedly that was a thing they were working on, and then it never happened. Yep, Holly's getting her own big man plans. That would be great, Kevin. That would be great and violent, and I don't know if anybody would produce it.
Oh. Lobo would be the...
supposedly that's going to be the deal, John. That's the big rumor right now, is that Lobo will be the rated R DC flick. So
Neat.
That's the rumor.
I'm glad they're getting into rated R, not just so that way they can keep adding violence, but so that way they could just have more of what the character does in the comics, a little more in the movies.
Yeah. It is kind of like Death Note, Chris. Kill or Be Killed. Except that Kill or Be Killed is like, if I put on a red ski mask and then when I had to go murder someone, super afraid that a demon was going to take my life. So it's a little difference there, but I get the connection, yeah. There's definitely a connection with Death Note. Huck would be good. Huck could be a movie. I think they'd get out on a movie with Huck. Because it'd almost be like that, The Boy Who Could Fly. Was that the name of the 80s movie? It'd kind of be like that, I feel like, where there's a lot of build-up to him actually doing stuff and the way it worked out. And Huck probably will be one, because Mark Miller wrote it, and everything he does becomes a movie.
Yeah, Gotham Sirens is going to be interesting. And plus we'll finally see Poison Ivy's second movie debut. I know.
Yeah. Uma Thurman did the first one, yeah.
Oh. That one was so bad it was good. It's one that you hate to love.
I love Death Note too, Chris. Death Note's one of the anime and manga I do like because it's not there's not a lot of jokes in it. It's kind of dark. I like that a lot. So most of the ones I like Dead Man Wonderland, Death Note, all those are a little more serious.
Man.
Even though One Piece is my favorite and it's super goofy. But other than One Piece, I really like the more serious, darker ones. So yeah, and Dorohedoro, which is about killing wizards. There's some cool stuff.
You'll probably like Tokyo Ghoul then.
I do like Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, okay.
I do like Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, I'm not caught up. I'm like 3 or 4 volumes behind, but I do like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Billy Bob. Redneck would be like True Blood, but if they put it on like FX is where I'd figure. Would probably where it fit better. I think it's where Southern Bastards is going to be.
Honestly, I don't usually like vampire shows, but Redneck, I could see myself watching it. Like my mom, she watches all the vampire stuff, all the True Blood, Vampire Diaries, all those. I can't watch them.
No Vampire Diaries.
I can't watch them. I went to the Twilight movies with them just to be with them. Like I got elbowed in the side by a crazy fangirl after
Really?
the big fight happened in that last movie. Everybody was freaking out. She grabbed my arm, was like, "No, Jacob!" And I'm like, "Woman."
Is that what you said? Woman.
Yes, I did. And my mom is like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "She's trying to kill me." And that's why you don't go to crazy movies.
Yeah, that was Robin's first movie appearance too, man. Had a lot of firsts in that. I think it was the first for the Bat Nipples too.
Yep. I think that was the only one with bat nipples.
Live action Robotech. That's supposedly on the way too, Josh. Man, there's lots of stuff that's in development. He-Man's been in development for a million years, and it's supposedly finally getting going. I mean, I'll believe it when I see the first trailer, but until then, I don't believe it'll ever get made.
Oh, and I remember that one comic I mentioned now about Conan yesterday. It's a Wonder Woman Conan crossover.
Oh, that's cool.
That's coming out.
I can see that working.
Yeah.
I can see that working. She's been around so long that like it kind of works you doing her in different timelines.
And that'd be a cool movie. I know, I can see it on your face. You'll love it. They can't see your face, but I can.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, I think we probably should get to work.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably, I mean, this is kind of work, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And we'll be back at noon, and we got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to sell some books to some people for New Comic Day. I'm going to look up some prices on some stuff, get some stuff ready for the new comic sale.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to tune in at noon. And be sure to share it out, and we'll take things from there. It's going to be a long day online. Hopefully you guys will be around, be with us. So I'm Jason.
And I'm Kristin.
And you did it. You did
I
it.
didn't have time. Holy crap.
But now we ruined it because we brought attention to it. Just ruined it. Maybe next week. Maybe next week, guys. So we will see you later.
Bye-bye.